deal will get done. The first game of the year kicked off Thursday night, Lions at Chiefs.
Nothing says fall's right around the corner than cool weather and football podcasts. The plan today is I'm going to go up to northwestern Missouri, and I'm going to do a little bit of public land scouting. It's been probably since 2016 since I hunted some public land, so the last couple of years I've kept telling myself that I'm going to try to get back to it, and I just never have. But with the plan being to hunt some public land this October in Michigan, I thought it's no better time than now. So the plan is to go up to a spot that I used to hunt a lot, go back to an area that's about 2 miles back, and if I find some sign I like, put some trail cameras up. So stay tuned and I'll catch back up with you. Like I said in the intro, I haven't hunted public land in many years, so I figured I'm going to go ahead and try it this year. Just a little outlay of this spot. I'm in northwestern Missouri. This spot that I'm hunting is probably 200 acres, and I'm going to walk about 1.5 miles, 2 miles in, and I'm going to go to a spot where I've had some success years ago. I've had cameras there in the past and picked up some pretty nice bucks. Had some good encounter with some nice bucks, just never really sealed the deal. The only problem I had here on this piece back in 16 was I had a camera destroyed. That's obviously one of the reasons why I stopped hunting public. I was able to get private, and I got tired of the theft and the vandalism, but I'm gonna give it another shot. I haven't hunted it in a long time, want the challenge, and like I said, I'm gonna be hunting in October up in Michigan in some public land, so I figured since I'm doing that, I would give this a shot. So we'll see what we find, and if we find anything good, I'll throw a trail camera up on it. I brought a couple cameras, so I got a climbing stick too. I'm gonna try to hang them high. So yeah, we'll see what we find. Well, I haven't made it that far to the truck, and I'm definitely not back where I want to be yet, but I was walking in, and the first thing I noticed is up top by the parking lot, that used to all be row crop, and apparently it's not anymore because it's all overgrown and it just looks like really good bedding. So when I was walking in here, I came across this water hole, and it's holding quite a bit of water, and it's got a ton of tracks of all sizes. I think I'm going to put a camera on this because the one thing I noticed is it is beat down with tracks all around the water. So, and it's just surrounded by all this back in here. It's just all overgrown, thick bedding. Back over here, also there's a steep ditch. That's also all thick bedding. So what used to be row crop is now actually probably turned into some good bedding. So I think I'm going to put a cell camera on this. The beautiful thing about season being so close is I'm able to see the long range forecast. And for September 15th, which again in Missouri is our opening day, it's slated for 87 degrees. So I'm going to put a camera on this. This may be a spot that I come hunt opening evening. It's literally off the path, which is the only negative, but it's kind of overgrown, so you don't really see it unless you know it's here. I knew it was here just from hunting it years ago, so it just wasn't a good spot back then because all the field around that's now overgrown was row crop. The spot that I'm at is it used to get bow hunting pressure, but it is definitely a hot spot for dove hunters, but it usually seems after the opening weekend, which was last weekend, September 1st, usually seems like the dove hunting starts to slow down, and that doesn't really cause any issues. So the good news is on the private land, which is right here, there's corn, and it comes all the way down. And basically what happens here is they transition from this private land, and then I'm here on public land. So what they're doing is there's beat down trails. I mean, there's a trail right here. Well, that's a good sign. That deer poop is pretty fresh. There's still flies on it. The only downfall about this spot is it's very loud getting back here. So I'm gonna have to try to find a better route. Everything is so grown up that it's really loud, but I'm gonna put a camera here because like I said, in years past, when I used to hunt this, I put a camera up. This tree right there is the tree that I used to sit in and that I've had success in. So, and I had a picture of a nice deer. I'll put him on here. The last time I hunted here, he was real tall. I doubt he's in here anymore because that was a long time ago, but there's nice deer in this area. Like I said, the only downfall is it's just so loud getting back here that I'm gonna have to find a quieter, cleaner entry and exit route. But this is definitely still a promising spot like it was back then. So this is wild. Like I'd mentioned when I was first walking in, I had a trail camera that I set up here back in 16, and when I came and checked it, it was an SD card camera. When I came and checked it, it was just, for whatever reason, it was broken, destroyed. I came down in this creek bottom here because there's some really nice tracks, and when you know it, that's it right there. That's crazy. This has been here since 2016. So, like I said, it was set up here in this spot. I came to check it. I don't know who did it because, again, that was before cell cameras were really popular. So I don't know who did it. The SD card was gone and it was just destroyed. But yeah, here it is. It was down here in this mud right next to some pretty good tracks. All right, well, that trail camera gets set up and get the signal all together, I figure I'll go over this spot. So like I said, I got private property corn over here, and then I have a dried up like slough. That's where I found that trail camera laying in, and it is just littered with a bunch of tracks, and it's all dried up, and it's just an old dried up slough. And what these deer do here is they'll come off. This guy, the private property, he's got like some swampy type bedding that goes out into a point. And what they do is they'll come down, and where I'm at is an intersection of trails. So I've got that camera set up on that intersection. So I should get a lot of the deer that are moving through here on that camera. So as you just saw, the trees are just right out here, and I'm walking around this old fence row, and I've come across what looks like a pin oak, and it's got some acorns on it, and there's another, looks like maybe a white oak right down here that I'm going to check out, see if it's got anything. But just right here in this little section, it looks like there's quite a few oaks, and again, when them oaks start dropping, this is going to be another good spot. The only problem here is there's really not a tree to get set up in, so I can probably tuck in to this tall grass right here and catch them coming out of this bottom. I checked the woods right here behind me, and I didn't really find anything for sign, really not even any historical rubs. So I'm going to keep working my way down here and see if these oaks down here are producing, and I'm going to try to get into these small trees and see if I see any bedding down there. So I came down a little further and got into a whole pile of some good mature oaks that are also producing. I'm just working my way right down what looks like a deer trail. So I'm not going to go into those trees. I'm just going to stay out of it. Don't want to cause any more damage than I've already done. I usually don't scout this late in the year, with season right around the corner, but I got 3 kids, so summer's been busy, and we've been doing vacations and things of that nature. So I just wanted to get out here and get that camera hung up and check another couple spots out. So this will definitely be a spot that I may come to early season, especially with these acorns, that water, and then I'll let that camera soak back there and see what I pick up as the season progresses. So that's going to do it for this episode. Again, if you guys could, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.